Thank you so much. So I'm an orthodontist who makes people smile better, smile brighter and wider. To begin my talk, one food of thought I'll keep in your mind. A smile is a trademark. Every smile is different. Like every person over here has a different vibe, like that each smile is different and has to match a personality. Now it's been about 18 years treating people with braces, trying to make their smiles better, and also trying to make their smiles better. But it is very difficult to match their personality. So what happened? In these 18 years, fixing teeth with braces, and now with Invisalign, which is a clear aligner system, where we can, it's not working. Clear aligner system, where we can actually transform people's teeth even before starting the treatment. But let me tell you one thing. When I say matching a personality, it is very difficult. Earlier on, it was difficult to actually understand the personality even. And this is how it made me think that how can I actually make a smile to match a personality. For these 18 years, as an orthodontist, I walked through all what I call the traditional shadows of dentistry. Long treatments, patients' anxiety. Also, patients are anxious on uncertain outcomes. Patients used to ask very regularly to me, doctors, how long would it take? When will my braces come off? How will I look after the treatment? What if it doesn't work? And the honest answer was often, we'll wait and see. The uncertainty was the labyrinth over here. Not for the patients, for me too. But the light in labyrinth actually entered when I embraced digital orthodontics. The first time my patients were just not receiving treatment, they're actually co-designing treatment. I would say co-architects in their smiles. Through digital mock-ups, digital 3D scans, they could see their future smile even before starting the treatment. Not months later, not years later, but now. But something extraordinary happened over here. Patients weren't reacting to perfect teeth. Patients were reacting to recognition. They were seeing themselves confident, open, and unguarded for the first time. That changed everything. Let me tell you one thing which I hear a lot of times from my patients. I don't smile much in my meetings. I avoid photographs. I cover my mouth while smiling. I don't like taking selfies. People say it lightly, but what they don't realize is the smiles we hide quietly shapes the life we have. Let me repeat this thing. The smiles we hide quietly shapes the life we live. Small insecurities repeated daily, don't say small. They influence careers, relationships, leaderships, and even self-worth. I once had a young professional in my chair, and he said, doctors, people think I'm arrogant, but actually I'm just scared of smiling. That sentence stayed with me because that was never about the teeth. It was about the permission. We have always been taught smile is cosmetic. It's superficial, optional. But let me tell you, smile is behavioral. When people hold back their smile, they hold back expression, they hold back confidence, they also hold back presence. Over time, this restraint becomes their identity. That's why it's not cosmetic, it's life-altering. At Dent Aesthetica, I have the privilege to treat more than about 1,000 patients by now. Everyone, a small light in someone's personal labyrinth. Patients often tear up when they see their digital smile preview, not because their teeth look perfect, but because they recognize the boldest version of themselves. Confidence begins even before they start the treatment. That is instantly seeing a future smile in a picture and also in a video in a dynamic way, because smile is always dynamic. And today we are in a world where we are looking for everything instantly. We have apps on our phone which we have deliveries in 10 minutes, delivery in 5 minutes. That's how the generation is going, where we want to see everything instantly. This helps me and my patient to understand that what is their future smile is going to look like. It ripples the empowerment. How straighter smiles using Invisalign, which is a clear aligner therapy, an alternative to braces, a very digitally, technologically friendly appliance, I would say, have led to career breakthroughs, open laughter in relationships, fearless presence in social spaces. When people stop hiding their smiles, life expands. Digital workflows have made elite orthodontics faster, safer, and more accessible. We have shifted from invasive braces, metal braces, to invisible aligners that fit their lifestyle. Technology didn't remove the human element over here, it amplified it. Fear doesn't come from the pain alone. When I say pain, we all know we all are scared of going to a dentist. It comes from not knowing what lies ahead. Early orthodontic treatment felt like a blind man walking in a maze. Today, digital scans illuminate that path. Virtual simulations show every turn. Patients see the exit, that is their final smile, before they even enter. And when people see their future, anxiety drops, trust rises, and confidence grows. The labyrinth doesn't disappear over here. It becomes lit. The future of orthodontics is just not about speed and precision. It's about reducing the fear, increasing transparency, and returning the control to the patient. Technology is not longer a tool, it's a torch. And my mission, whether training dentists across India or internationally, is not to promote the technology as a hype. It is basically to actually promote the mindset. A mindset that says, when people see clearly, they move forward bravely. Life itself is a labyrinth, and dim corridors of insecurity, interviews avoided, photos dodged, joy muted. Digital orthodontics is simply one form of light, but the lesson is universal. Fear thrives in darkness, confidence grows in clarity. So today, I leave you with one thought. You don't need to escape the labyrinth. You just need the light inside it. Because a smile is never just cosmetic, it's often the first sign that someone feels safe enough to be seen. And when that happens, people don't just change their smiles, they change their lives. Thank you so much.